This guide contains information for new datonix users useful to build data services using the Publisher Control Panel of datonixOne. During the previous steps of this tutorial, user has performed a scan of an input dataset and has analyzed it using our tool for Microsoft Excel. In addition, the query object is ready to be provided to the requester through many means. It can also be queried using the server provider. Server provider is an Apache application designed to use query object dataset at the best. Server provider foundations are made by two collections of low-level API frameworks to use data storage and data processing features. Above are used by PHP or Python API, grouped as follows: the query object high-performance interface option, to connect and access QO archives. The query object high-performance data gateway, to connect and access raw data sources. The datonix chart engine, to use datonix multimedia engine. To develop a web service, we will use the Publisher Control Panel. Access the Publisher Control Panel. From any browser, run the following command. Insert administrator user and password. The Publisher Control Panel will prompt. The Control Panel's third section is dedicated to the Voyager of the provider, that we call Voyager 2. Currently, Voyager 2 has 5 apps. Register a query object or NRM ODBC. Remove an entry from ODBC. Register a data service. Register a download. Create a REST service. Register as an ODBC. Select the app in the control panel. Insert the alias to assign to the query object. Insert the path and QO file name. Press the button on the right to locate the file position using File Manager. Press OK to register. Return to the control panel home and start the Voyager app. The Voyager 2 is an app that helps user to create a datonix web service. The output of the app is an ini file. Ini file is created interacting with 3 dialogues. Source, to describe the web service source and to configure the web service output. Select fields, to select the source fields. Preview the results, eventually specify filters and params. Query SQL, to define the SQL query, only for SQL access type. Specifically, we will extract data from a query object file using the datonix low-level API, also known as NoSQL, from the previously registered QO name. Then we will ask to the provider to output an HTML grid. Now, set parameters and press the Next button. In the second step, we have the opportunity to select fields, design filters, and select dynamic params, only for SQL query. Select certain fields. Right-click on a field to design a filter in order to select just the records that have service provider beginning with Google. Press on the button Preview. Please be aware that filters will not be activated in preview mode when using NoSQL. Press the Build button to build the ini file containing data in the REST service that is registered to the provider's server have been created, so that it could be launched by any tools, Excel, Tableau, Google Sheet, OpenOffice, etc., or language, Python, R, Java, Perl, etc., supporting REST streams. As far the SQL mode regards, select SQL mode in the Voyager 2 home. Select fields and write the condition in SQL as you want. Push on Build button to generate the REST service. Thank you for your attention. Please do not hesitate to give us suggestions to improve our guides.